I don't know if this is because this is the demo or that's just how the game is going to be. Wait, there's jiggle physics. Hold on, you see my chest moving? Damn. I didn't know she was holding herself the whole time. That's why I didn't know her things were moving like that. That's how you know that she's natural. What's up, scholars? Moira here, and welcome to Book of Showtime Chapter 83. As always, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like and share with your friends. And if you have a topic you'd like me to cover for Book of Showtime, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below, or anywhere you can reach me on social media or the Book of Showtime Discord. So it's been a long time since I actually covered a demo, and originally I was going to put out a chapter where I played through the demo of Tormented Souls 2, but the mic and gameplay balance weren't at a level where I was comfortable putting out the video. You know, the raw file of the playthrough was around 2 hours. I did get stuck. I overlooked something entirely during my playthrough, and I could have edited everything down to around 35-40 minutes, but you know what? The audio was just really icky, and I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it out. But I decided, you know what, let's not waste 2 hours of footage. There are some notable moments, so here we are. Now, I'm going to start this chapter off with a brief little review of the demo, and I know it's kind of weird to review a demo, but I want to preference that I never finished the first game. I played around 2.5 hours, and I wasn't a fan of a few things. One of the major things was how many doors and corridors led to dead ends. It just felt a little confusing and overwhelming, especially since I was doing a let's play and you kind of want things to flow. Fast forward to last month, and I decided, you know what, in the spirit of October, I'm going to try out the demo for 2. I think everybody would enjoy that. For those who never played Tormented Souls, it's based on old survival horror games, more obviously Resident Evil, but there's plenty of Silent Hill inspiration thrown in as well. This game kind of just feels like a love letter to that generation of horror. When games like Tormented Souls are put out, you know, the games that are clearly inspired by older games, I feel they're really tricky to pull off well because you have to put the right amount of nostalgia, but also keep it modern enough, because once the nostalgia wears off, everyone's gonna go, yeah, that's why we got away from these games. But you know what, Tormented Souls 2, it feels great to play. It's just old enough to capture the essence of those older survival horror games, but it's very modern at the same time, and it doesn't really feel like it's a dated game or dated concept. The puzzles and map navigation feel right at home, and opening up the map in horror games is one of my favorite aspects, and I think they hit the nail on the head with this one. I'm pleased to see that Tormented Souls 2 also has 3 difficulty options: easy, normal, and hard, and I discussed not too long ago in chapter 76, you know, easy mode, that's good for sales and growth. There's a lot of gamers out there that might need to be acclimated to this style of gameplay. I mean, it's a very antiquated gameplay, so in easy mode, granting them the luxury of just experiencing and seeing the game and its puzzles and its story, it's always good to see. But enough yapping, here's some of the highlights of my run, and I'll see you afterwards. Totally normal thing for a child to be drawn. Oh wait, no, that's not a normal child. I'm out of ginger tea. I'm not happy. The hell is that outside the window? Sharing a twin bed is diabolical to make somebody do. I don't think they took off their shoes or nothing. That's like a white person thing though, right? Y'all don't take off y'all shoes in the house. What if I just don't go that way? What if I just leave? The little girl can't be that old. She couldn't be that too attached to her. Uh-oh. And they're doing blackface. And he's doing bagface. Oh, damn. I don't think that's how acupuncture is supposed to look. The Bible? Oh, I cursed. Oh, kind of black over there. I'm gonna just not be over there then. I just won't play that part of the map. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body? Ooh, I mean, if I could eat my own peach, I would. Oh, hold on. Someone's hanging out kind of naked over here. I don't know if this is because this is the demo or that's just how the game is going to be. Wait, there's jiggle physics. Hold on. You see my chest moving? Damn. I didn't know she was holding herself the whole time. That's why I didn't know her things were moving like that. That's how you know that she's natural. Sort of a recap and direction of where to go next. I don't like that. Okay, I'm continuing to not like what's happening. All right, this is how fast you can run, lady. There might be some type of shadow demon coming. I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, hold on. I'm not having fun anymore. Yeah, please stop doing that. No? Okay. Now the darkness can't get me. This lighter is there. When do I get a weapon? Yeah, alright. That's not the way to go, evidently. I think there's some darkness over here too, right? Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Perk. Angle. How you fellas doing? Hanging out. Been a long night. Just bones in the hallway, huh? That's what y'all do here? And these people didn't take it as a red flag? I ain't going nowhere with just bones about. Torture museum? I thought that said coitus. It was cloister. Yeah, that's totally normal. Uh-oh. Nails. Some things just jiggling. We need more of that in horror games. Put you at ease. This is such a silly way to explain how to use it, because at what point in a construction job are you gonna need to be doing all that? It says danger, do not enter, but I'm going in there anyway. Oh my goodness, he's bald. Oh, okay. Oh, it's kind of black. It is no longer kind of black. Figure it out. Oh my goodness. She was getting lashes. Ah yes. I too have not been touched in a long time, old piano. Yay. No yay. Hold on, put the lighter back on. More provolone. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, that looks like one of those things that kid in Toy Story built. Yeah, 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 yeah. He did. Oh, what a Mickey Mouse shot. I ain't gonna lie, beating people to death with a hammer is very satisfying. Oh, you know what? That wasn't what I wanted to say. Oh, well, I guess somebody wants me to test out said shotgun. Uh-oh. The camera's tilting. Okay, that's it. Dang. I thought they were gonna give me the book and then I can go open the door and then that would be where the demo would end, but no. Here it is. Okay, that was just really, really good actually. I had a lot of fun playing that. That wasn't bad. That wasn't that bad. So there you go, scholars. Those were some of the standout moments of my run on the demo, and while I'm not 100% sure if I'll go back and play the original because my backlog is already crazy enough as it is, Tormented Souls 2 is a game I'll be picking up before the year ends. Game Over is a very generous challenge. I played on normal, and you know what? A healthy amount of scares and tension. It has a fun combat loop with how easy you can swap to your melee weapon. That hammer is so fun to use. Imagine if you could do that in the older Resident Evil, just swap to your knife when you down an enemy. Ooh-wee! Put that in the remake. But back to Tormented Souls 2, with the combat, navigating the environment, solving the puzzles, it feels very satisfying for any horror fan. I love the survival horror genre, and this gives me the same feelings I had when I played Streets of Rage 4. I know it's two different games, but you know what? Streets of Rage 4, it's clearly inspired by its predecessors, but it doesn't stay married to it. It does enough to feel fresh, and that's what Tormented Souls does so well and makes it so great to play. Alright, scholars, thank you so much for watching this chapter. Let me know down below if you've played the original Tormented Souls and you're going to get Tormented Souls 2. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next chapter.